Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an update for BTS leader RM. He was requested last week, so yes, I did notice that I haven't read for him individually. I don't know how long it has been, but yes, let's see the cards that he got and what energies are available for him. So yes, he starts with the Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, and Queen of Wands. And then from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, he got the card of Jupiter in Cancer, speculation. So I think that honestly his energy is a mix of a lot of them, a lot of emotional and a bit reactive as well. I think that it's not that he feels like he has to defend himself, but he's going through a personal a personal process where there's a lot of things that hurt him in the past or that had been very disappointing for him. Probably he's also a bit disappointed at himself for other things. Like there's this feeling of regret, like, oh, I regret doing this, or I feel like I should have done this. This is actually very Virgo of him, actually, like being very harsh on himself sometimes. But this is not about, obsessive thinking or being just caught up in the past. Or no, I think that he's very disappointed emotionally. And when I got this card of Jupiter in Cancer, I was like, oh, this does remind me of his Mars in Cancer. He usually is a very rational guy. He's very he's very intelligent. Even the way he expresses himself, he seems to be very in contact with his own self. But I think that these past times had been like, yes, he was able to probably experience different things, to move around, to because I see this Knight of Wands at the beginning, and I'm like, oh, that's his moon in Sagittarius in there, moving, exploring, like just running free, like somehow. But then the Five of Cups is like, I don't feel that good. I feel like, I don't know, he feels guilty for being able to do what he wants or for being able to be in this sort of pose. But I don't see him stopping either, because the Knight of Wands, it's an energy of exploring your options. So definitely if he had been like, moving and trying different things and just going to different places and meeting different people, he had been active physically. I mean, like I don't think he had been in his house just resting. No, he had been moving and being actually very passionate about the places he visited or the places he went, feeling very passionate and excited about it. But then with the Five of Cups, it's the realization that he's very sad about certain things. I think that in the moment, he has a sort of mix of frustration, anger, and disappointment. So probably if he has to, because I know he did an interview where he stated some truths. It was a very, I loved that interview, that the last one that he had. It was very honest as well. But I think that what the cards are telling me here is that whatever he's expressing, it comes from a very emotional place. I think that probably he does speak about things trying to incorporate everyone's like point of view, or trying to express about the importance of, you know, not just BTS, but all the artists, or not just Korean people, everyone in the world. You know, he's very inclusive. His speech had always been like very expansive, like the Moon Sagittarius that he is. But I think that here, since I'm reading for him, I sense that him as an individual, he feels a bit disappointed. Like really, I wouldn't say hurt, because I don't get cards that indicate that he's hurt. I think he's annoyed. You know, he's annoyed. Is this very heavy feeling in his chest of like is this how it is? Like really like feeling very sad, like heavy on your chest, you know, like but of course that this is not stopping him, but I believe that it's whatever he talks about, or probably whatever he's going to be expressing in the next months, are going to be a reflection of this disappointment and a bit of anger. You know, he could be upset. I believe, from what I'm seeing here, is that he must be going through some emotional or personal circumstances in his personal life that I don't think it has to do with BTS. I think that it's because I have the Ace of Cups. So definitely there's something in here, you know, the beginning of something that he values so much, something that is important, that it has to do with his heart, with his feelings. And I don't know if there's someone that could potentially want to ruin this for him, or it could be rumors, or it could be someone on the internet talking about his personal matters, and he feels very heavy about that, you know. I don't think he fears people like getting into his personal things, but because he already lost hope. You know, I think that he's someone that he's not complaining, nor he's not emotionally like traumatized by all these disappointing events in his life. I think he just accepts this, but there are moments where he feels very angry about it, like that really. But I think that definitely there's something inside of him, something more personal, that is triggering these responses in him. And I think that it could be that there could be a sort of like threatening to his personal life. And I believe that it could either involve a family member or a special someone. So he's a bit, you know, he's trying to protect that. But I believe that he's also not fighting back, because he knows that eventually things are going to come to light. So, you know, I was noticing after the Page of Swords, I have this Queen of Wands. So I sense that this person is important for him, this Queen of Wands. And this is why he wants to protect, like he's a bit like I wish they wouldn't go there. I wish they wouldn't, like, I don't know if someone is threatening him or like giving hints that they know about him and is someone about him and a potential partner, or someone that he's seeing. So they are like, we are going to expose you. And you know, even though he could be a bit on the defensive, I think that he's not fighting back. You know, he has the Ace of Cups in the middle. So I believe that he's trying to stay the most open and sincere when it comes to his feelings, you know, like somehow welcoming, you know, whatever you have about me or whatever you want to express about me, some news, just do it. Like, as long as this person doesn't get hurt, he's going to be okay. And I think that honestly, seeing this Queen of Wands here, it could be a very it's a very strong female. It does give me fire energy, and she probably is someone very well established, someone his age or older. So I think that she can stand her own ground. I don't think that he has to defend her, but somehow he feels a bit responsible, but not responsible like I said, guilty. He doesn't feel those things. I think that he could be a bit sorry about, oh, okay, well, it's going to come out, or eventually people are going to, but he's more on the path of, I'm not going to be able to stop this, so, I just have to go with the flow. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups talks about being like fluent, to flow with your emotions, to flow with whatever you're feeling. So, yeah, it could be a very chaotic situation from time to time, but I think that definitely she also could have some things to say, because she has the Page of Swords, so I think that she could also defend herself somehow. But honestly, I think that it wouldn't be fair, for him for this to be exposed, because I don't think, since the Ace of Cups is here, I don't know if this relationship is a relationship. I think that it could be a situationship, and actually, because the Ace, it talks about beginnings, so it could be a bond that is in the early stages. So I don't know if she would be comfortable with this being exposed, but yeah. And if this is, if they have known each other for a while, probably this is like a new beginning, like let's start over. But I believe that this is still very there's feelings, but it's still developing. It's not like a serious relationship. So this is why I think that the people involved, including him, they would be like, really, this is not good that you are exposing this, because it's not yet stable, And I believe that this also has to do with the cards of speculation. Jupiter in Cancer, speculation. So definitely I see people in general, fans and others, speculating about these rumors or speculating about his love life. I think that he knows that it seems like, he's a very perceptive guy. Probably he could have be a bit intuitive sometimes. I think that somehow he knows that this is going to happen, or he knows that this news, or that someone is going to leak something. I don't know if he was given a sign, or he was told that there's rumors about him or something like that. But honestly, I think that also it has to do, because he starts with the Knight of Wands. So there's, like I mentioned at the beginning, there's this sort of anger. So I don't know if he had a discussion or a feud with someone and that he works with, and somehow these people is revealing things of him out of this spite, or just to piss him off, or because I sense that he comes from a place of a lot of frustration. So I think that honestly he comes and goes, with the emotions. he starts feeling very upset, and then eventually he lets it go, and he becomes cold, and he detaches himself from the feeling. Because I see him like surrendering to everything that is going on about his life and his image and everything. He's just like, he's not fighting back about what's the outcome or how people perceive him. He's like, it is what it is. I sign up for this. I'm here because this is my life, and I don't think that he regrets anything about these choices. He just probably regrets trusting the wrong people. He's someone that he probably, like, he admits that he's like intelligent in a lot of things, but sometimes other things, like just like, he ignores probably some things for the sake of maintaining a relationship, or just I don't think it's a proper relationship. Probably it's up. I think that it has to do with generosity. Him probably working or having people work for him that actually are not that stable, or probably they mess up very often, and him, because he somehow doesn't want to leave them without a job, he gives them another opportunity. He's like, okay, like, you mess up here, like, you made a mistake, but keep working, like, really keep improving yourself, like, think if you can do better. But yes, there's some people in here that honestly, I think that around a lot of BTS members, probably I would say they are in the company, definitely, that they also are this very emotional, manipulative people, that they have like mood swings, like a mix of love and hate for the guys, like, oh, I really admire you, to be double-faced, like, I really admire you, but secretly, like, I don't like you, something like this, and these people is not very emotionally unstable, stable, I mean, and probably they work a lot. So, you add stress and not feeling very good emotionally. So, yeah, they are toxic. Yeah, I think that he definitely can smell in the air that something is going to come out. And he will try to defend himself. Like, he will try to, I don't know if or maybe the company will try to release a statement or something like that. But yes, this female is here. He could also have like a collaboration with a female, but I don't see it like this. I see it more like it's something personal. And yes, also this Jupiter in Cancer, it's about the public's speculation. Like, definitely a lot of people speculate over his private life, and I think that this is something that probably it has to do with him being very disappointed, and because it's, it probably is his home life, is his family, is his private matters, so he feels a bit like, like sad that people do not know boundaries, and actually that probably for him is like, there's not much to speculate here. Yes, I go out, yes, I hang out with people, yes, I have friends of the opposite sex, yes, I talk to opposite sex people, yes, there are females around me. But it's not that, I know that probably a lot of people are like, oh, there had always been like this sort of joke or rumor that he's married. I don't think Namjoon is married, honestly. I think that for him, he could have a special someone. Definitely, I can see it. But, at the moment, I don't think he's able to give, I think he's trying to be a better partner. I think he's trying to be a bit more like emotional also, like, you know, like being a bit, probably like a bit more of a gentleman, like being more present in this person's life. But I also sense that she is a busy person herself. Like you know, I don't see her like actually like, you know, pressuring him to, oh, you haven't talked to me, you didn't call me, you know, like demanding things of him. But definitely I sense that she's very smart, and she also has a strong temper, like she has a strong attitude. So I see them like having a bit of differences, but she's very special. She's very strong. She's very motivated in life. So definitely she's important. You know, this is why she's here. She's important, but I don't think that she. I think that she also is like evaluating the situationship, the bond. You know, it's not that she doesn't like him. It's more like there's a bit of the resistance from her part to not get him into trouble, and to not get herself into trouble, to be honest. So yes, let's wait until, you know, hopefully there will be like other things, you know, coming his way. Sorry I didn't say anything much about his career, because, you know, with the Ace of Cups in the middle, there could be the creation of something, but yeah, I believe it's still like in the beginning process. He could be like you know, working on something. Definitely he's always working. But yes, probably this creation has a lot to do with how he's feeling right now, and probably he will pour all these emotions and all these feelings that he has inside of him, and probably all this anger, all this rage that I see, and speak some truth also in his work. Be a bit melancholic, but at the same time being a bit also harsh. So especially to the haters. So yeah, we could see actually something, but I don't think that is going to. You're going to hear about it very soon. I think that it could potentially like come out by the end of the year or the beginning of the next. So yes, guys, this is all I have for RM. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I see you in my next video. Bye.